Welcome to the capital of the Black Forest. I am amazed by how beautiful and pedestrian-focused this city is. The food and beer is incredible. And just look at this tower. I can already tell that today is going to be a good day. Near From Home is leaving Munich and Bayern behind to visit the Black Forest. Now, I've heard for many years of their beautiful towns and legendary Christmas markets. But this isn't my first rodeo, and I'm not easily impressed. So together, let's put them to the test. Are they as good as everyone says? Will they be worth the journey from Bayern? There's only one way to find out. Alright, now anyone who is familiar with this channel, which you should be, will know that I live in Munich over in Bayern, and we're in the Black Forest, so how did we get here? Of course we got here by train, is there any other way? Long live the rail! I am amazed by how beautiful and pedestrian-focused this city is. And I must admit, I have some very favorable first impressions. I have never been to Freiburg before, I've never been to the Black Forest before, and quite frankly, I don't find other people's videos all too helpful, so I have no idea what to expect today. However, I am seeing some very strong tram lines and cobblestone-lined streets heading from the Hauptbahnhof into the city centre. That's a good sign of a well-planned city. Things are looking good. And something else I've noticed almost immediately is how beautiful all the streetcars and trams actually are. Not all cities have such beautiful, clean vehicles as this. A lot of transportation associations will choke their trams just full of advertising to squeeze in that extra buck. And yeah, that's good funding for them, but it kind of sucks all the ambiance and joy out of the vehicle if you ask me. Looking at you, Lisbon. There's our intrepid filmographer risking her life for amazing footage. Though this tram does have advertising on it, so maybe let me know in the comments below, because I've seen about a 50-50 mix today so far. Half with no ads, half covered in ads. But you know, going to google.com and typing in why are some of the trams pretty in Freiburg isn't giving me the results I want. So if you know why, I need to understand. So let me know in the comments below. As much fun as walking this tram line has been, it's about time we actually hit up a market. And since it's Saturday, how about the famous farmers market next to Freiburg's beautiful Gothic Cathedral? Sounds perfect. And a pro tip for you, if you come to Freiburg for their Christmas markets on any day other than Sunday, you can also visit their absolutely fantastic farmers market. I know, the people coming to the Christmas markets aren't exactly trying to buy their garlic and produce at the same time, but it's nice to have the option. Oh, is it a bird whistle? The kids' toy stands are so cool. I can't be the only one who still wants to buy these even as an adult, right? I mean, they're just so cool, even though Excalibur isn't exactly German. I love that they put a little ball on the end of it. That way you can't complain when I stab you.
No, you can't have a sword.
Servus, kann ich bitte ein Tofu-Doppel-Griller haben?
Ja.
So, ist das deutsches Schaf oder aktuelles Schaf?
My eyes were bigger than my stomach. I don't know if I can
Oh, you can eat it. You got this.
Danke.
Vielen Dank. Schönes Wochenende. Ich hätte gerne eine Pils, bitte.
Ich auch.
Haben Sie einen Radler?
Ja.
Okay, ja.
Ein großer? Also 03, 05.
03.
03.
3 und 5 für mich. Ja.
05 is the big one.
Vielen Dank. Now, what trip to Freiburg could possibly be complete without checking out their famous Pils beer? So we've come to the Ganter Brauerei Aufschank, which is, yeah, the #1 on TripAdvisor, but apparently they still bring in their beer on horse-drawn carriage, so I don't know. Now, because I live in Munich, my palate is all Helles all the time. This doesn't look too different, but I've heard it does indeed taste distinct.
All right. Now that is lovely. And in fact, it is indeed distinct. It's far less sweet than a normal Helles, and it's a bit more hop forward. It's really tasty, but not exactly what I'm used to, so it's a bit of a novel change. I like that. So I'd actually say it is easy to tell the difference between a Bavarian Helles and a Freiburgian Pilsner. Plus their logo is super cool. And I've made the joke in German, but I do find it quite funny that this is their large. It's a small where I live.
Now, pardon us as we actually need to nip out for the evening to film another video. Our previously released one, in fact. Ravenna Gorge, Germany's most beautiful Christmas market. It was an amazing night, full of fantastic food and incredible views. So if you haven't seen it, then boy do I have a recommendation for what you should watch once we're finished in Freiburg. But we're not done yet. We have all of Sunday left to explore. I can't believe how different this square looks without the farmer's market.
This is a perfect street, and exactly why I think this city is so cool. Hey, tram. Now this is exactly what I'm talking about. How beautiful is this street? You've got tons of pedestrian walkway with lovely inlaid cobblestones. You have a dual-lane tram system, again, that people and bicycles could use. There's a tasteful amount of cars and tons of bicycle storage. Not to mention outdoor seating, a fountain, a little water gutaway keeping things clean and keeping the different lanes separate, and you can see the Freiburg Cathedral in the background. I also want to point out that this street is not a time capsule. There's still active construction all around. And I really want to point that out to dispel the myth that Europe has such amazing cities because they're frozen in the past. This is not frozen at all. You get amazing livable cities like this by continuously and actively improving them. And that's really important because if you put in the effort, you can have this. You don't need to luck into it from decisions 500 years ago. You can make your cities amazing today. Camille, they're doing Gregorian chants in the courtyard.
Really?
Yeah, let's go. That was incredible. I mean, it's amazing and well worth coming back on Sunday after the market. I'm glad we came here twice. I wouldn't want to miss out on this. All right, so what is your trained musician's perspective on those Gregorian chants?
They were really good. Although they weren't really Gregorian chants, they were way too polyphonic. But I appreciate the effort.
I tried. All chants sound Gregorian to me. Be still my beating heart with those beautiful fall colors in the background. Living in Oberbayern, as I do, I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, we really actually don't get amazing fall colors, at least not near the mountains. Everything's too piney, too evergreen, so things just kind of start to look dead and gray. But here, that is awesome. I'm so glad I got fall colors this year. Look at all of the medieval accents on these buildings. I am in love. If you watched my video going to Germany's best medieval festival, you know I love medieval accents, and just look at these buildings. I am in love. And watch that video if you haven't. And being back under a Gothic-style cathedral is a bit of a novelty for me. I am well chuffed with how beautiful this city is.
But gargoyle.
So scandalous. Don't tell anyone in Cologne, but I think I like this more than theirs. Now, enough gawking at this absolutely fabulous town. We came here for a Christmas market, so let's go check it out. It's really busy, that's for sure. but this is just such a beautiful town. I've said that a million times already, but we waited until the sun started to set before coming to the Christmas market because the colors are just so much better. Wait, hold on. It's an entire store just for salami. I don't think we'll be checking that one out today, but if I was in the right mood, I'd go to salami stand. I've got to say, I am really impressed. I've said it a million times.
You see all the really
This is
pretty
really
houses
good.
over there?
Yeah, the colors are really interesting.
It looks so nice with all the Christmas lights.
Yeah, for sure. That's almost like the best part about all of these German towns during Christmas. I mean, just the way they string up lights between all of the roads. Nothing like a good pedestrian-focused, well-lit road. Makes it sound so lame when I phrase it like that, but that's what it is. And that's what makes it so good.
Should we head down there?
Yeah. I love all the little village sets they sell at these markets. I think they are incredible. I mean, the wares in general really impress me. I'm not really much of a shopping guy and I hate going on shopping trips, or at least I thought I did until I started going to all these Christmas markets. I'm really impressed and I like what they have quite a lot. It's hard not to go home with everything. I can actually recognize quite a few of them from our previous trips in Germany.
Entschuldigung. Akzeptieren Sie Karte? Ah, okay. Well, we can't get one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, danke. Never mind. Always bring cash to the market.
It's pretty hilarious seeing all of these heart-shaped cookies reminding me a lot of home. They say they're from Bavaria too, but they're speaking Hochdeutsch. That's a little weird. Ich liebe dich. More like I mag die, am I right? God, my Bayerish pronunciation must be terrible. At the geodes and rock store, kids are getting to pick their own little unopened geodes and have them sawn in half in front of them for the surprise inside. I've never seen that before, that's pretty cool. Tourist information, that's me. That is a dangerous stand. Käsespätzle and Kaiserschmarrn on the same place. You could spend your entire night here. You wouldn't feel good afterwards. Now I know what you're thinking, dear viewer. Ben, you are the most helpful travel YouTuber this side of 100,000 subs. And I thank you for that compliment, my friend. But there is a problem, isn't there? You can watch these videos as many times as you want while you're planning your trip. You can write down my hard-earned wisdom in your notes, and I love that you do, but ultimately, wouldn't it be great if you could carry our channel with you in your pocket? Something a bit more convenient than a video. And I couldn't agree with you more, that is a problem. So me and Camille have gone that extra mile for you one more time and created our own series of online guides and itineraries to help you out in the field. Follow the QR code on the screen right now, link.near.fromhome.com/itineraries, so that you can officially carry Near From Home in your pocket. We have everything geotagged, bonus tips and behind the scenes anecdotes, everything you'll need when you're walking around Freiburg, or anywhere else for that matter. I think I want the truffle one.
Really?
Yeah, I think I remember liking that one when we were in Rottenburg. Kann ich bitte ein Trüffelfueling haben?
Ja.
Danke. Vielen Dank. Ciao. Now, if you've been following along with the channel since we went to Rothenburg, then you'll know that I consider myself to be a little bit of a Schnessball connoisseur. I had them quite a few times at the Christmas markets back before COVID, took a long break from them. Honestly, never really loved them. But then in Rothenburg, which is where these are from, I fell in love with this ridiculous pastry. So if you want to know more about that, then obviously check out the Rothenburg video. Comment below if you're a real one who has been with the channel since then. But hey, since I saw them in this market, I knew I had to try them. Am I going to go back to hating them like I used to? Or is this going to be another Rothenburg? Let's give it a 0 to Rothenburg score. No more stalling, let's actually eat the damn thing. Which is always a puzzle, so dignified. All right, here we go. Okay. That is fantastic. On a 0 to Rothenburg, this is a Rothenburg. I absolutely love it. The really bad ones are overly stale and the coating in chocolate is really thin, but this is perfect. Love it.
Was the one you had in Munich really bad?
I have no idea. I had one terrible one in Munich that turned me off from the whole endeavor, and Rothenburg convinced me otherwise, and this is just as good. Actually, you need to try this as well. I know you said you didn't want any sweets, but you should try it. I need to know if I'm crazy.
Okay.
They are so difficult to eat though, huh?
Right? When you have a really, really good pie crust, you can like really taste that the butter was cut in really, really well.
Yeah.
This is what that tastes like.
I knew you'd be able to put it to words. I would just keep saying, "It's really good" forever.
I don't love the white chocolate, but they came in lots of other flavors. But the pastry itself is delicious. I'm gonna have one more bite, even though it's yours. Is that okay?
Go for it,
okay.
go for it.
This is pretty big.
But you have to give me a 0 to Rotenburg.
Okay. I mean, I kind of thought it was better than Rotenburg's, honestly.
It is the least dignified food you could possibly eat. That's so difficult. I prefer the smaller ones, I will say that. In Rotenburg, they had the massive fist-sized ones and tiny ones.
The structural integrity of this one is a lot better. The one in Rotenburg, it was like flying everywhere and was really embarrassing. Yeah, that's really good.
So I think it's safe to say that this was a success. I don't know what was going on with my original tasters of these. I would say if you come to Rotenburg to a Christmas market, anywhere but the stand in Munich 3 years ago, you should try one of these. Look at this old city gate with the tram lines going underneath it, cobblestone everywhere. If that isn't indicative of why this city has blown me away today, I don't know what is. And if I may be honest with you, I live in Munich. It's the best city in the world. And I wasn't really thinking a whole lot about the Black Forest. However, Freiburg has completely changed my mind. It's an amazing city. I'm not gonna move here, but I think I'm gonna be coming back pretty soon. And let me pull back the curtain just a little bit because this video is on my off day. This was not in our schedule. I wasn't going to make it. We came to the Black Forest to visit the most beautiful Christmas market in all of Germany, that of Ravenna Gorge. It was our last video and we shot it yesterday. Today was supposed to be a peaceful break, a jaunt around the city before I go home to Munich. But no, I have been so impressed. I've done this whole video really impromptu. I don't know if you can tell. I just had to share it with you guys. I've watched a lot of other people cover this town and they never really sold me on it. So I really hope I have, because Freiburg deserves it.